My name is Jan Murphy and I'm proud to be part of the building trades.
It's hard when you have a child that was so hard to rear some days, you know, and you see him grow to this fantastic young man, and you don't get you tell him, but you don't realize the impact he's made on people.
Terry Murphy is grieving. She's empathetic and she's angry. Her son, Jonathan Murphy, worked as a pipe fitter for less than a year at Suncor's Fort Hills open pit mine, 90 kilometers outside Fort McMurray. He was flying home to Newfoundland the night of April 29th. He never made it off the job site.
He passed away at 3:05, and he was supposed to come home, get on the plane later that evening. So he would have been leaving site around 5:30. He was run over by a truck. The truck backed over him.
A Ford F-350 flatbed truck, driven, Terry Murphy says, by a 19-year-old man who failed to do a walk around his vehicle or beep before moving.
And I understand, like, it's hard. He's 19, you know, and he never meant to do that. Everybody gets complacent in their job sometimes, but it's that one time that you didn't do your walk around that something like this happens. I worry about that young man.
She worries about a lot of people, like Jonathan's high school friends and girlfriend, who are in mourning too. They write her to see if she's okay. Some even made her gifts and brought her flowers on Mother's Day. She worries about the men on the worksite who tried to save her son's life.
I know the day that they're flying, and I know the day that they're coming back. They're on my mind for that 2 weeks, every day.
Murphy says Suncor and Ledcor, the company Jonathan was working for, have been good. She has a direct line to the people at the top. When Murphy wanted her son's co-workers at the funeral, they were sent down. When Murphy wanted mental health help for the tradesmen who tried to save her son, they were given it.
Companies aren't perfect. Human beings aren't perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm sure John made a few. I know he did, because you know, but I can't let them off with it either. There's a responsibility with when you have companies. And they are responsible for looking after the men on that site.
She says she's committed to making sure the companies are doing all they can to make workplaces safe for those left behind, like her new friends, whose connections have been forged in tragedy.
You know, one of the men up there, he got married in Marystown there a couple of months ago, and we were asked to the wedding. And, you know, you go out to the wedding, and me and Joe went out, and you're thinking, oh, wow, I'm never going to see this. You know, like I would have liked to seen that, you know, but I understand that not all things come like they should in life, but he was special. He was.
Ariana Kelland, CBC News, Flatrock.